Okay, so welcome to my stream. If you are watching this after I'm done streaming, I hope you enjoy this disaster that I'm sure this is going to become. This is a Papa Louie game. If you're not familiar with the series, it's just a long-lasting Flash game franchise where you're trying to cook things, and quite frankly, I'm okay at them sometimes, 50-50. I'm gonna delete this save. This was just me making sure I could actually get everything to work. I normally play on mobile, but I don't really want to stream the mobile game, so we're gonna stream the original in all of its crusty glory. Pastaria was the one I chose first because I believe it's one of the harder games to start off with. All of the games have a pretty high learning curve at the start, but Pastaria just kind of shakes you around like a rag doll, throws you to the ground a few times, goes, "You're gonna suffer, and you're gonna like it." And you go, "Okay, I guess." Immediately picked Utah as my character, not because I particularly care about her, but because I don't want to play Storm. So... as with any other game, the intro is seeing how your character can get themselves scammed by Papa Louie, and, to be honest, this is probably one of the more confusing ones. They're like, oh, I have to go to this marriage. How am I going to get here in time? And then they realize, oh, I have to have a job now to be here. Not that that really makes any sense, but we pretend. And I guess we're starting with Alan this game. That's pretty awesome. I like Alan. This is one of the weirder games just because you have to do 2 checks on it, which normally you don't have to do 2 checks on anything in the cook station, at least from the ones I've extensively played. But this one's like, use spoon. You need spoon to live. Which is actually one of the things that tends to mess my runs up the most, because I'm like, oh, it's fine, it's been long enough, I don't need to do anything yet, and then I realize, ah, nope, spoon. I've been harmed. Okay, I'm curious how this will be different from the mobile version. Oh, it's very different. Okay. Mobile version just kind of back and forths you across it. You can't make me do a circular motion. I'll do it as badly as I want to. Oh, so you give me the guidelines after I put one? The disrespect is unreal in this game. Wow, these bread loaves look repulsive. They look more like butter sticks. Alright. Let's give this train wreck to Alan. Please don't hurt me. Yeah, I'm not surprised the build station was bad. I've been brutalized. Alright. Hopefully I can embarrass myself slightly less with this one. On the bright side, with only 2 people in the entire restaurant, it's pretty hard to actually forget the spoon. This is a trick. All this does is make you end up shaking too fast half the time. It's just not a good idea. It's better to just leave it. Most of the time you're too busy doing other things anyway. Yep, definitely spilled that. Good. No redemption here. Oh, I have to do the dust too. Okay. I don't know if it actually mattered what order I did that in. Oh, we did, because there was a tutorial. Oh well. I'm I'm very talented. That's all I have to say. My brain works in mysterious ways. That's pretty good for the build station when I kind of just shit myself, honestly. I'll say that's okay service quality considering I made a giant mess. Alright, what's the minigame? What? I guess this must be an exclusive one then. Alright, I've never seen this one. Do I have to click? I guess not. Oh, there's sky ones, that's why. Looks like technically they're all floating. But okay. I can see why this minigame never came back, because, what? As much as I love floating pasta and receive it on a daily basis, I'm not sure this is all that fun. It's still probably better than the racing game, though. That one just straight up cheats. So, as long as the racing game isn't in this, I'll just pretend it's a replacement for it and say, you know what? Fair enough, this is better. This is also pathetically easy. I wonder if you hit the meatball, do you instantly die? Honestly, kind of want to test, but also kind of don't want to test because why would I do that? Alright, let's see. Most important thing, getting the doorbell, so I will get that very next day. I'm actually surprised they make you do this first. Okay. Let's see. This looks like some kind of hellscape now. Great. Trim, top. Man, this is a game before freshness was removed. They eventually were like, you know, freshness, not our best idea. Why are we doing it? And the simple reason is because it's a stupid fucking thing to do. Alright. Thinking about freshness isn't going to make it go away, so I guess I'll cope with the fact that it's for some reason stuck in this game. I could change back to Utah's normal clothes, but I actually really prefer the Pastaria outfit. It's quite nice. Of course, the game's kind of dated like this, so Utah's hair looks disgusting, but what can you do? As fun as it sounds to play Susuria to go, we are pastaing today. I like the gondola outside. I think that's a pretty cute change from everything else. All of the background settings are pretty nice, but that's a good one. That obviously can't really get used ever again, probably. Let's see. It's kind of annoying there's nothing you can prepare in advance. You can't make the bread early, because if you make the bread early, it actually stops being warm, and then you get docked points. So you have to actually time it with everything else, which is quite horrific, honestly. I keep forgetting I have to actually check this because there's no bell yet. What kind of game doesn't give you the bell from the start? Alright, spoon time. They're both mad at me, and I know the best part is— oh my god, it's Grimmy. Never mind these fools. Let's talk to the real OG here. Although Taylor's actually more of an OG. It's fine. It's fine. Grimmy is the one that matters. To me, in my heart. And my thumbnail. Alright, put this on the plate in a minute. Alright, my disgusting noodles. Let's see. This looks terrible. Alright. Plain and simple. This is actually like the most straightforward thing ever. So, oh god. How long have you been sitting there? Oh, I have no sense of time before the bell and stuff. Oh god. Yep. Catastrophe. I knew this game would be a problem. Did I even? Okay, I did stir. It would have been a little late, quite honestly, but whatever. Take that one out. Maybe actually give the bread? That would be nice. Let's see. Put this here. Awesome. Alright, let's put... I don't actually know what this is. It occurs to me I don't know a lot about pasta in the sense of what you put on it in the names. I might just be an idiot, though. True fact, I am. Oh god. Yeah, this is gonna be, agony until I actually get the upgrades. I'm not even bad at Papa Louie games, I'm just bad at specifically early game Pastaria. Alright, and we yoink this one. Okay, put this, put this. Take your slop and get out of here. What even happened on the cook station? That was the one I completely checked out on, wasn't it? Okay, put this here. Next. Bread. Okay. I'm not very good at Pastaria so far. Which is exactly what you want to hear from someone playing the game. Still better than any of my friends, though. Don't let my incompetence deceive you. Grimmy, my beloved, you could never hate me and I could never hate you. It'd be crazy if I found out his name was pronounced totally differently or something. I just think it looks like Gremlin and it's completely insane, actually. Let's see. Alright, disrespect me all you want. I already know I messed up. No, I've gotten to closer leniency today. Good. As I deserve, specifically. I don't want to talk about my cooking score. That's functionally the same thing, but okay, we'll pretend that's a different title. Oh, please be the one that's easier. Yes! And I do that. Yep. Please be the one that's easier, I say as I fail. I love the RNG things happening in the background. They're always the worst combinations of colors. I much prefer this one to the other baseball one you can get, The other one just takes a while no matter what you do. You can be as good as you want and it still takes 5 eternities. Let's see. Don't really want to change the clothes. I should decorate more. Alright, I'll guess I'll decorate with my nothing. It's really hard to worry about freshness when you have all of like 3 items. Alright, continue. Great. Alright, let's make a custom worker because I refuse to have Doan in my building. Sorry, Doan. This is a really weird way to select hair colors. I'm very glad they changed it later. I guess we'll go with blonde because normally I would pick pink, but here's my empty hands. What? Okay, that's fine. No facial hair, please. Gotta be careful what hairstyle I pick or else I'm just gonna make him a Marty, basically. There's Marty's hair, speak of the devil. You know what? Yeah, let's go with this one. It looks disgusting. Extras? Like... Is it really extras if it's all glasses? You might as well just change the name to glasses and be done with it. Alright. I'm not gonna edit any of that. I don't even wanna know. Alright, what should I put as the name? I want to pick a normal person name because normally I pick actual disasters. He kind of looks like a Robert. I don't know why. He looks like a Robert. You can be Robert. Alright, here we go. One of the devs. Early devs. I feel like you always see the devs extremely early on, but I could be insane. There's probably at least 1 or 2 games where they appear super late, aside from the ones where they're literally playable and you can't get them. Ah, I just sensed it with my brain. I can't believe we've already attracted a pirate to my pasta shop. This is a disaster. Nah, Robbie's chill. I wouldn't be mean to him. This is a game of how long until I forget the spoon. Dude, I'm gonna take that DS out of your hands if you don't stop disrespecting me by playing it right next to me. I am at work, and you are taunting me. Okay. That's chill now, or the opposite of chill, actually, now that I think about it. I guess I'll shake a little. But if you shake too hard, it can destroy it, so it's kind of unsettling, honestly. Alright, I look away for probably the span of the sauce, and then I have to look back. This looks disgusting. Well, not getting that tutorial now, because I just walked away from it to take care of the stuff that the game wants me to take care of. Oh my god. I hate early game. Alan jump scare. Okay, might as well put that there so I don't get confused later. Alright. Cheese time. God knows what that was. We'll just guess it's this. Lucky me. I do have a pretty decent sense of time for these things. Decent, not salvageable all the time. Oh no, okay. What about the other 5, though? We're just gonna pretend those don't exist? Okay, where's 1? There you are. Oh my god. Never mind, you don't get your order because I hate you. Specifically. Sorry, Dev. I didn't realize Kahuna was a closer in this game. I have not played enough with Pastaria in general, apparently. Yeah, I know the wait time is awful. I can't really do anything about it until I get more items. Sorry, buddy. Alright, let's set up Kahuna's thing so I don't have a actual tragedy in motion at some point. Okay, there's 2. Put this there. Alright, I'll just run a bread through already. I don't know what it wants from me. Maybe I should have set them on top? I don't know. But I don't think it really matters. God, the bread's painfully slow. I didn't think it was that slow. Maybe it's faster in the new game. Yeah, I was not surprised you didn't appreciate the build station, because I didn't appreciate it either, quite frankly. I'm gonna be having a haunted time in the build station for a while, I think. This is an incredibly plain order, but okay. Probably should have put the bread first, honestly, but that would require me to use my brain, so that's not happening. Let's go cheese. Why do I have a feeling that the last pasta is burning really bad? Oh, no, I have perfect timing, actually. Okay. Back to this. My meatball nightmare. Next. Okay. Get rid of this. God, the order times are so bad. I need to do something about it. It's actually really upsetting. Okay, good enough. That means it's gonna be really bad for Kahuna, so I get even less leniency. That's not great. Alan, please love me. Okay, he loves me. Me and Alan don't have to fight today, which I would prefer not to anyway, because he's pretty cool. Yoink. Alright, Kuna, don't mangle me. He is respectful. Thank you. Wonder how long it's gonna take me to get a perfect in this game. Alright, slider escape. This one's pretty easy. I prefer the mobile version. It's really chaotic, and if you want a new character, it's not happening. It's just not happening at all. But it is fun if you're just playing it idly. People should be really glad I can't stream that one, because that would be upsetting to watch, trust me. I think I have about 1 brain cell, and absolutely none of it's used for anything to do with the puzzles in the mobile version. Alright, let's see. Anything? Nope, I'm just gonna keep getting floors, I guess. Well, I guess this looks a little less... No, it's pretty ugly, actually. And this is where normally I could you know, consider buying decorations, but quite frankly, the upgrades are more important, especially the alarms. So, can't do that. Oh my god, it's Clover. I'm a pretty big fan of all of Scarlet and the Shakers, so I always like seeing them. Usually I get kicked in the teeth because one of them decides to show up super late, and I'm like, okay, because I like all of them, so it's not like I really want any of them to be delayed that long, but because they give you an achievement in most of the games for seeing all of them, they're always super late. Special shout out to Freezeria for putting every single character I like behind bars and not letting me access any of them until I think the first one was Cameo at like day 100. And then my actual favorite showed up at like day 121, and I was like, okay, this is going great for me. Grimmy, he looks so happy. Oh my god, that's scary. He doesn't look like that. This isn't the Grimmy I know and love. Why is he joyous? Alright, close enough. Spoon happens when spoon happens. Third person should come in soon. Yep. My fault for tapping away, honestly. Is she on Facebook? That's dated. I don't really pay attention to what they do on their phones now. I wonder if it's still Facebook or if it's something more modern. I should check that out next time I play one of the modern mobile games. Alrighty. And now we wait for this. Should I run the bread? I don't think so. I think that'll be too long. This honestly looks like blood. It's kind of scary. I should probably do this more slowly. I feel like I'm going too fast and it's freaking the game out, so it's not even picking up half the stuff. Shannon. One of my friends the other day was commenting that her eyes look spaced too far apart. I kinda see what they're getting at. It's not really that bad, but I can kinda understand why they'd be like, oh, that's kinda weird. What am I doing? Alright, let's see. Put this one on a plate. Yoink this one out. Bread's done. Cool. There you go, Clover. Don't hurt me. Okay, she kind of hurt my feelings, actually. Why couldn't you give me that extra %? At least she didn't hurt me physically, I guess. Alright. I'm actually gonna run the bread through then. It's Quinn! It'd be more surprising if it was someone other than Quinn, because she's the closer in every game, but we like to pretend. That's still a surprise, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I want to do this. Still. Let's see. I'm getting the vibe I should wait. There we go. I love this singular sad little fork. I don't know, I'm kind of obsessed with it. Why are you telling me to do that again? They're like, you were terrible the first time, so we're correcting you by making you do it another time, because you suck. And make sure it's the orbs, too. They're like, you're so clueless, you need extra help. Oh my god, the spoon. The spoon. I knew it'd be the spoon. Might as well work on this while I wait for the bread for 5 years. Alright. Wait, wait, wait. I knew it. I suspected everything. Yeah, that's fair. That was kind of bad. So, can I not, like, let things overlap? It's always kind of iffy in these games whether or not things can overlap. It's very different and pretty random. But I'm gonna guess this one's a no. You can't. I wonder if this game is before or after they introduced customer coupons, because that's a big quality of life improvement. Let's see. My character, I don't know how to explain it, but his arms look backwards from that angle. It's very weird. Alright, Quinn respects me to a degree. I don't respect my score personally. I would like to be a little higher. Like, a little bit. Chicken buddy. Okay. I'm not sure about that, but we can go with it, I guess. Question mark? Hallway hunt. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, I could look for Alan. I'm skilled at that. I am very annoying whenever I see him, so. And he's going as slowly as humanly possible, based. Alright, let's give it another go. Couldn't have made me look for Grimmy instead? Constantly being disrespected by making me look for characters that aren't the ones I think are cute. See? Proof! Alan's right next to Robbie and they're like, no, 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 you look for the pirate. Not saying pirates are bad, by the way, just saying I don't respect Robbie that much. Alright, let's see. My ugly poster. My ugly wall. My ugly freshness bar, which I wish wasn't there. Okay, let's see if coupons are in the game. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna be a disaster. I was really hoping there would be coupons. Do you think I could get like infinite money if I click this? Like, does this open them? I'm kind of scared to touch it. Maybe I shouldn't. I do remember those buttons were glitchy, but I don't want to mess with it and open my entire browser and go, oh! Alright, let's go, cheese girl. I don't want to know what the 3 sauce is. It's kind of scaring me. I don't like the color. What are you? Is this supposed to be 3 cheese? Because I'm scared. I don't think I've ever seen 3 cheese that looks like that. Oh. Hello, my creature. He brings me Grimmy. Oh, thank you for the presents. I'm still a little freaked out that Grimmy kind of looks happy in the corner, because that's not right, but we'll pretend. I mean, yeah, I guess cheese makes more sense than spice. Imagine if I just go, alright guys, I'm making some pasta, I just open the can, throw all of the fucking spice on it. I don't think I would be a very good chef, is what I'm saying, I think. Which is why I have to live out my dreams in Papa Louie. Not that I've ever dreamt of being a chef, actually. I like baking. Kind of. I don't like the effort. And I don't like breaking eggs. That's like 90% of what stops me from baking more. I just hate breaking eggs. It's not hard, it's just annoying and time consuming. And I'm making a mess. Oh no. Don't give me a tutorial on placing 4 items every single time. Why is it disrespecting me this way? I'm like tempted to look up a picture of what certain characters' orders look like just to get an example of what it's actually supposed to be doing, because apparently I'm completely misunderstanding the instructions. Okay, I'm placing them evenly. I cannot place them more evenly if I tried. They are so even. It's beautiful and gorgeous and even. Okay. Do this while this goes through a little more. Okay. Great. I'm gonna spoon early. I know, tragic. I was afraid of that. Sasha, hurry your cheese pizza loving ass up. Thank you. Well, actually it's a cheese pizza monster, isn't it? Or is it pepperoni? I think it has pepperoni on it. It's been too long since I've looked at it, and by that I mean it's been more than 5 seconds, so it's out of my memory. Okay, well, we all know the bread is fucked at this point, so... Okay, take this, do that. Sorry, Grammy, don't kill me with my bad bread. Oh, the bread's still 100%. Oh, it's kind of lenient then. I thought it was way less lenient. Maybe it's the mobile version that's worse about it. Okay, put this here. Not a big fan of doing this as circular motion. I much prefer the mobile game where it's a zigzag. And I've missed spoon again. I may be bad at spoons. We may have to cope with that fact. Okay, that's fine still. At this point I might as well just wait for the bread, huh? Okay. Go. Okay, turns out Akari still doesn't hate me. Good. That is what we like to see. Oh, that's burnt. Closer's gonna kick my ass, but that's fine. I don't like her anyway. I don't remember how to do this, so I'm just gonna make a mess. And it's gonna get rated badly. I'm gonna... I think I need to look up, like, how all of these are set up, because something terrible has happened here. Alright. Once I see the correct way to do it once, I'm usually perfect. But before that... Oh no. And also I'm just straight up not allowed to play Bakeria. Honestly. Now how did some of my dust get outside the containment unit? Okay, she doesn't hate me. Her and her creepy little pet. We've succeeded. I I guess I'm still a chicken buddy for the time being. Lame. Okay, Burgerzilla, that's actually a fun minigame. It's hard as hell on mobile though. I'm kinda glad I'm not playing on mobile right now. %90 of me playing this game is, wow, this isn't the same as mobile. Like, yeah, that is how things work. Originally, my dumb character that I was going to put for the thumbnail as filler wasn't going to be Grimmy. It was going to be Hacky Zack because, you know, he's my favorite. And this is when I found out this game came out before Donuteria, and he doesn't exist. So I was like, maybe I probably shouldn't put a character that literally isn't in the game as the thumbnail. So I looked at the starter characters to see if there was a beginner one that just happened to be one of the ones I liked, and Grimmy was there, and I was like, okay, we can do that instead. He looks like he's miserable all the time anyway, I can relate. There's some tragic things happening here. Uh-oh. You think you'd die if you tried to play Jenga with us? I think you'd die, honestly. Okay, that confirms it is 3 cheese. I mean, anyone with a brain could probably have figured that out, but, you know, I don't have one of those, so we gotta do it the hard way. Okay, I need this immediately. It is super important. Wait. What's that? Stir pasta twice as fast? I don't think I'm actually that pressed about that for some reason. Available at Amazon App Store. That's a thing? What? Oh, look, it's one of the, user-created ones. I always just look at her and go, oh, Hope Fortnite, because I'm stupid and it's the exact same color scheme except for her hair. Typical sign that I might be brain dead. Okay, now that we have the timers, things should be a lot less disgusting. Hopefully. Kinda scared about how fast they're gonna introduce more types of pasta, because that's gonna throw the timers out of whack again, but hopefully I can purchase more before then. You know, for a character I lazily threw together in 5 seconds, it's actually a pretty nice design. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for that one. Okay, it does warn you about the spoon too. It said that, but I was not sure how it would do it, so I'm glad that it just doesn't make you click it twice. That would be annoying. I like the fact that it says open and then there's a little freshness bar as though I'm telling people how fresh my thing is every day. Like, hey, you can come in, and just so you know, things are pretty fresh. Right now. Not for long though, but for now. That would be such a weird thing to put on display. Alright. I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't mess that up, and we're gonna move on. It's fine. I'm going to pour the M. I definitely know the correct name for this one, but it's funnier to just call it M. By the end of the game, you end up referring to everything as complete nonsense anyway, because you just kind of stop caring about making sense, so... I guess I'm at least glad that Sasha is living up to her outfit and actually ordering cheese. Can you imagine if she wore a cheese pizza outfit and she comes in and she's like, hey, plain pasta, thanks, and just walks off and you're like, huh? It's probably fine. That's not fine. What happened in the cook station, actually? What the hell? Oh, right. I pulled it out while it was still soaked. Okay. I understand why that went wrong now. As long as something has happened in, longer than 5 seconds, it's out of my memory. Including that sentence, apparently. I really need to look up how to actually do the 6. This is, like, legitimately hampering my ability to play. I forgot the timer. Thank God in later games they made it so you can just have the timer auto-activate because I'm not good at this. Okay. Next. Bread. I'm sorry about your disaster. It's pretty good on the build station considering I don't know how to lay out the 6s still. I'll take it. Guess I'll keep emulating that for the time being until I'm actually sure how to do it right. Alrighty. Alright, this is all good. I always like to check multiple times because my brain is tiny and I forget sometimes. I hope it actually took that bread, but I don't expect that it did because that would be pretty impressive. Oh my god, it took! My hitboxes are incredible today. I say as I proceed to miss the 3 cheese twice in a row. I should have gone a 3rd time for the bit, honestly. This bread is gonna turn disgusting if I don't go faster. The good news is I can mess up quite a bit and it just doesn't really care. Which is famous last words, probably, but for now it doesn't really care. Because there's a few of the other games where I would be doing this and I would be eviscerated by now. This also reminds me of how last time I tried to get into Papa Louie games, I had a friend tell me Pastaria was probably one of the hardest games to start out on, and then insist I played it anyway, and then wonder why I kind of strayed away from the games a little bit after that, because I was like, oh, whoa, maybe I'm actually really bad at these games. Maybe I'm crazy. I also think I just got distracted. If I remember right, Monster Prom came out, and my brain just went all the way over there instead. Which is a shame, because these games are quite fun. But if you distract me with new shiny object, I will grab new shiny object immediately. I don't think I've seen this version of the shooting one. I'm not sure maple is thematically appropriate for pasta, and if you tell me that we add maple to it later, I'm gonna be kind of upset, honestly. I assume this was from Pancakeria, if that came out before this one. I'm not good with the early game timelines. I literally have the apps on my phone in release order, and I still remember about 2% of anything at any given time. Did Pancakeria come out first? Okay, it did. I mean, I would hope so. I remember it being pretty old. They should make another game where you have just an animal for no reason. But only if they look as scary as the ones in Pancakeria, because the ones in Pancakeria are terrifying. Soulless little monsters. Let's see. I guess I will decorate again. Kind of annoying that you're pressured to in this game because of freshness, but whatever. Alright, so payday. That's a good start. Alright, who's my character? Who's my character? It's Tim! It's the man himself. Man of the hour. And cheesy bread. I'm gonna interpret this as Tim really likes cheesy bread. I also really like cheesy bread, so I get you, dude. I don't really like the pasta cluster. Looks too much like hair. Alright, who's ordering? I don't know why I'm surprised Sasha's come back. She just wants the 3 cheese. I think she's coming to snort it and leave immediately. Oh my god, I forgot the alarms. Skill issue again. Alright, who's here? It's Hope again. Cool. My ability to forget alarms. Unacceptable. Alright, Spoon. Go. Yeah, I don't think there's any time I could really see the spoon going faster as being necessary unless you're just having the worst time on the planet, which, I mean, to be fair, sometimes, but, like, I don't know, I just don't see the point. Maybe I'm not spoon maxing properly. It's fine. Probably. Okay, take this. Get the order. I guess there's not much point in staring at them like a maniac when I have the literal alarms, but you know. Alright, let's see. Bread. Yep. More. Alright. Whatever. They can sit for a few seconds. They're not gonna die because I ignored them. Tim, why couldn't you have just respected me? Hi, Zolo. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. I've never really been sure, honestly. I just kind of say it that way and hope. It's not like there's voice acting, so no one's ever gonna tell me. Okay, put that through. Put my disgusting pasta, as usual. I really think I need to go a little slower paced. I think I'm going too fast for the game, honestly. In terms of shaking. Not for everything else. Everything else is a disaster. Yeah, that's fine. It's just the spoon. I'm not that pressed. Alright, let's see. Alright. Okay. Not okay. Okay, put another bread. Get rid of this one. Are you implying something about Papa Louie? Are you saying the big pasta? Because you're implying that he's a corporation out to get us? Because you're right. Or you're just saying that the pasta is large, which is also accurate, actually. See, I knew Akari was a real one. She is actually best girl. I don't know who I said was best girl before, but I was wrong. It's Akari now. I don't know how to do 7. Oh no. Oh. I just realized I put the wrong sauce on this. Oh well. You know what? They can have wrong sauce. It's a closer. I don't even care. It's the first time I've gotten this closer, so it actually doesn't affect my score at all. If it was a later instance of closer, I would care, but I don't. He hates me. I don't care. I wish it was Quinn, though. If I was gonna screw up, I wish it was Quinn. Just so I could send the picture to Bear, because he deserves it. Alright, what minigame we get this time? Ah, it's everyone's favorite. Me suffering in hidden objects. I can't possibly be this blind. Where's the taco? I am actually that blind. Alright, let's see. This thing. For once he doesn't have the carrot on his hand, so that's freaking me out. Oh, there's... Usually he has the carrot or the cherry on his hand, I think. Although my memory might also be pathetic. Okay. Why is the early Mitch's Mess harder than the later ones? I guess they scaled down the difficulty a bit. Can I please get furniture? Like, I'm begging here. Oh, I can cook 2 breads. This does nothing for me. Love that. Just because I don't have al dente yet, I'm gonna go for the bread booster, I think. I think that's realistic. This is probably where it's gonna be like, you're unlocking a new style, and I'm gonna be like, ah! Oh my god, it's Marty. Hi, Marty! He didn't even unlock with an ingredient, he just showed up. As I deserve, actually, so I won't complain. Alright, let's actually remember the alarms this time instead of just going, yeah, it's okay. I'll be fine. I think so, yes. I'm pretty sure I am actually there. It's a little hard because a lot of the locations in Papa Louie are straight up made up, but I do think it literally tells you you're there. So, I guess this time it isn't made up unless we're saying that it's fake. Which you never know. Hey, maybe it is fake. The plot is that the character is trying to go to a wedding and then goes, oh wait, everything is packed already. How am I supposed to get a spot here? And how am I supposed to get a flight? Urgently. And then they realize, oh, I can work at this place and they'll fly me here. And I'm like, I don't think this is a good solution to your problems, but we'll go with it, I guess. Like, this just seems entirely self-inflicted. This game might have the most, toothpick plot possible. I have no idea what's going on with it, honestly. Let's go tomato sauce. Okay, we're gonna run this through. Saying I'm sent to the pasta mines implies there's some level of respect here. Papa Louie doesn't respect me. I didn't even get to see him in this game. He didn't even grace me with his presence for one frame. Alright, let's see. Marty, please love me. Okay, that's close enough to loving me. We'll take it. We take what we can get. You should feel bad about that joke. Unironically. Jojo jump scare. I have got to look up how you actually organize things in Pastaria, because this is grievous. Jojo's a very famous man. You wouldn't know him just because you don't know any of the famous people. I'll run the spread through, I guess. I swear it just gave me a tutorial for the bread. Which would be really funny if it did, because I think I've already breaded enough. Alright, what's going on here? I could probably get away with it, but I'm not going to, because I know what happens when I try to get away with it. So we're just gonna sit here and wait and stare at it. Okay. The button looks so depressing in this game. They changed it later on. Okay, that's done. I don't know, I just feel like I'm going too fast with the cheese and it's not processing half the cheese I'm pouring. I think I do actually have to go slower, which is lame. If my bread could go more rapidly, that would be helpful. This looks horrid, but okay, we'll try. I don't know. I think I just made a disaster. Jojo's gonna disrespect me so much. He's going to look at it, slap it out of my hand, and tell me I'm repulsive. Please don't kill me, Dad. Oh my god, he loved it. I'm surprised you think that that looks like a coherent recipe, because everything Jojo orders is completely random. So the fact that you recognize it as something is honestly a testament to the RNG functioning sometimes. Sometimes. Oh great, I'm a bread slicer. That's what you want to hear in a pasta store? Question mark. I don't understand this minigame. Oh, weird minigame. Does it not? I mean, doesn't sound like something that would be bad, necessarily. I don't know why I just totally checked out and completely failed to get one of those. I just forgot it was floating. I don't know. My brain's broken. Oh my god. The controls on this are not ideal. I don't know how to explain how bad this is. One day Papa Louie Games will snap and give me keyboard controls. This will never happen. Look, I don't got noodles. Why do you think I'm working at a pasta shop? I'm using them all. They're gone. I'm really nervous if I don't get the al dente alarm soon. I'm gonna regret it, and it's gonna be like, hey, guess what? New thing. And I'm gonna be like, oh shit, I didn't prepare for this. But I also just really want the other stuff. I have so many tips. What? Where did I get $400 from? Hold on. Never mind. Buying. All that contemplation and I could just be buying things. I don't really need these, but whatever. And it still won't give me furniture. Good enough. Chili Fest. That's a new one for me. Rico. That doesn't surprise me at all, considering this is the man behind Chili Works. Wow, he even has his own chili. Well, this better be some good chili, or else I'm gonna be pretty disappointed, honestly. Also, I'm a little confused. So, he's coming into my store to order his own chili? Like, what? No, there's no chili game. There's a chili mini game. I don't think it's in this one, because it would have shown up in the loop by now, because it's a loop back to the first one I played. Which is kind of a good thing, because I don't like it. If you know the BioShock hacking minigames, it's the same thing. I can't stand it. Yeah, it's not ideal. Well, at least now I have a speed up button, so actually maybe I can improve me being drowned in orders at all times. And put chili on pasta. Is that a thing people do, by the way? I'm not really a big chili kind of person. Do people put chili on pasta, or did the devs just feel particularly insane today? Or when they made it over 10 years ago, not today. Maybe they feel insane today, I don't know. Oops. That pun was so bad it made me just drop everything by accident. Oh, so it's like a regional kind of thing? That explains why I would never hear about that then. This is an ugly looking noodle plate. What am I doing? Take your disgusting, not even warm bread, dude. I don't care. Get out of my face. Leave. Leave with your own chili. I don't know. Okay. I don't know, I just cannot seem to get the right rhythm for this part. And then I just threw random stuff on the floor. That's good. That's definitely what the game wants me to do. You know what? I'm putting the rest of the mushrooms. I don't care. You can't stop me. Okay, so I guess this is done at this point. We'll take it. I'm sorry, but all the chili noodles just look upsetting. Whatever. We're doing rapid speed bread today. Okay, closer's here. He looks so mad. I kinda liked in the older games where the closers looked pissed. I kinda miss it. But also, like, it's not that big a deal. Thanks, Shannon, I guess. Give me your money. Thank you. Wait, okay, good thing I noticed I didn't put an alarm there, because I would have just left that to rot. Because I'm dumb. Speaking of leaving things to rot, I should have just left this to rot, honestly. Alright, take your disgusting cheesy bread and get out of my sight, Tim. Would you not be mad as hell if you showed up at the end of the day? I would be mad if I was at a restaurant at the very end of the day. Like, what am I doing with my life? I'd also be mad as one of the employees, but that's a different problem. My character looks pretty indifferent to the whole world happening around her, so... I can always count on Akari to give me a good score because there's nothing on her thing that I can mess up. You can't tell me this isn't beautiful pasta. I'm really getting into pasta mines now, quote unquote. Okay, what was possibly wrong? Was one mushroom slightly to the side of what you want? This man will not stop disrespecting me. Chili champ. I mean, I just used it like one time, but we can pretend I'm a champion of it if you want. Alright, the easy minigame that I immediately will strike out on, probably. me when I'm having skill issue. Alright, what should I put? It's like, you should look at this for help with the scoring system, which I can only assume means that it's terrified of everything I'm doing. Sucks to be it, though, because I'm gonna keep doing it. Peggy. What is Peggy like? Squigglies! And chili peppers. On pasta? I don't know about that. I wouldn't like that, I don't think. Background clover. I don't think I like the fact that it's like completely average chili peppers too. Like you're just shoving them in the pasta, not even doing anything to them. That's kind of upsetting. I don't want to wear the chili attire. You can't make me. Although I think it was referring to the holiday, which is not really conducive to me putting chili all over my body. Unless that's how you celebrate it, in which case I guess I could try. Question mark? Maybe we shouldn't ruin Utah's whole week. I think you just want to wear chili, honestly. Maybe you should be the chili wearer. This is about to look despicable. Alright, so this is gonna need to be stirred, and this is gonna need to be taken out. Got that, got that. Customer. It's Grimmy. We actually have someone of importance and honor, a distinguished guest. I should remember to set the alarm, especially since it's for Grimmy. Okay. I don't know what you see in this disaster I've made, but go for it, girl. If you want it, you want it. Give me money, though. Wrong. Mikor. Goblin doesn't get to have anything. There is actually a character in the game that I don't have yet, obviously, because this is the beginning, who, for Halloween, dresses up as a goblin slash gremlin slash unidentifiable green creature. So, technically, that should be his favorite character, by default. Why is everyone so picky? Okay, no, actually, that does look terrible. I shouldn't complain about that being picky. That's legitimately awful. This feels like one of those games where you just can't really get 100% on things easily, which is fine. The amount of times I forget the alarms is upsetting. My brain might be fried in general. Maybe we should make a brain area to sell mine. Okay, get rid of this. Hope betrays me by 1%. Understandable, I guess. Okay, pull this. I'm gonna put the bread in this time instead of forgetting it and then having to sit there like an idiot. I guess I still get to sit here like an idiot. How's the pasta going? Pour this. Stir this. Grimmy loved me. He loves me enough. That's good. I don't even want to know what I just did there. One day I'll learn to go slower with the cheese. It will not be today. It may not actually be ever. But, you know, maybe one day. Alright. That's good. See, I knew it. Marty loves me because he is a valued customer and I trust him with anything. Except my car keys. I don't know if I trust him with my car keys. I don't know if I trust any of the shakers with car keys. Or instruments, even though that's kind of their job. Not after the incident. Alright, take your bread. See, some of the closers respect me. Some of them don't. Looking at you, Zolo, I ignore the fact I'd completely messed up your entire order. Pretty good quality. It's always the build station, man. Alright. Oh good, I get to actually use my brain. That's always something that's difficult for me. Okay. That one's not hard. I feel like they changed that level in the mobile version. I think they actually made it harder. Let's see. I feel like last time I did this, I had like a complete brain fart and I just had to give up because I just could not figure out what I was supposed to be doing. It might have been one of those days. I don't know. No, it wasn't this one actually, now that I think about it. It was a different one. I just had a complete tragedy. Alright, what is this? Okay, let's see. Go here. Okay, so this is pointless and takes me nowhere, so I don't want to go that way. I really can't do that. Further evidence that I am in fact an idiot. There's probably a very obvious solution. And I'm just too tired to think of it right now. Oh, yeah, okay, I am stupid. Alright, so we go here. Okay. I don't know why that was such a struggle for my brain. Every time I look at the burger, it just sucks my soul out. Alright, so we got all the way to Chili Fest, so I think that was a pretty good streak for me. 10 days straight in a row. So I think I'm gonna end it off for now, and I will probably stream more soon because I have problems and I'm addicted to these games. So peace out, and hopefully you enjoyed looking at really ugly and